I would like to encourage you. I read an article last night that really stimulated me. It was about this missionary couple in Africa. They worked there for 40 years, and eventually they decided to go home. And as they boarded their ship, they got the good news that the then President of the United States, Teddy Roosevelt, was also on board of this ship. So eventually they got to America, and as the ship docked, there were brass bands playing, and the army was there, and everybody was cheering as Teddy walked down the gangway to the dock of the harbor. And everybody then left the cheering crowd, and then the other passengers like them were allowed to step on board to get home into the home country of America. And as they walked on the dock, on the port of the harbor, they looked for friends, but they couldn't find any of the friends to come and say hello to them. And eventually later that afternoon at the place that they stayed, their husband became very despondent, and he said to his wife, "You know, there's something drastically wrong here. There was this great homecoming for our president. But really, did no one come out to meet us after 40 years of laboring in the field? Something cannot be right. Something is wrong." His wife smiled and said to him, "Why don't you go and speak to God about this?" So he went into the bedroom, and after a while he came out of the bedroom, smiling and his face beaming, and he said, "God spoke to me." And his wife said, "Yes?" And he said, "The Lord said to me, 'My friend, you are not home yet.'" And I want to encourage you as you listen to me today. Maybe you've worked your butt off at the workplace where you are. Maybe you try to get them onto a new level. Maybe you've invested in relationships, in friends, maybe in your church even, and also in your family. And eventually when you come to a situation where you stand alone, you are just that. You are alone. So I want to encourage you. Maybe the two of us must go into our own little rooms and speak to our Father. And maybe, just maybe, He's going to say to us, "My friend, you are not home yet."